What's up, everybody? BlueGabe. Today is a day like no other. I have been dreaming about this trip we're getting ready to go on for a long time. This is my buddy Jason, right over here, who's hiding from the camera. If you've noticed my big black grouper skull that's in there, the skull mount, he's the one who did it. And he also mounts really big lobster for people. Before we get going on this road trip, though, I have a box right here. Kelly doesn't even know what's in it. A guy built this for me. I'm gonna put his Instagram right here. He's a custom builder, and I'm so excited to see what this is. I've not opened it. I know what it is, but I haven't looked at it. Look at this fancy wrapper.
It's like something that would break.
Check this out. Now, all y'all know I love my Dankos, and these things are amazing for fishing and for cleaning deer and hogs. I wanted something special, something I could hand down to my kids, something I could put on a fireplace, or if I wanted to clean a deer with it. Let's all look at it at the same time. Look at that beautiful thing.
It's pretty sick. Completely
handmade. This is what he calls a skinner. For obvious reasons. You see how that bent edge, when you're gutting or cleaning a hog, the tip will typically cut through the guts. With this, the way it's bent, you can just slice it out. Thank you very, very much. That thing is awesome. We're headed to North Carolina to go after giant lobster and giant hogfish. Jason's a deep water diver. They dive over 100 foot. Like 100 foot to you is shallow.
Yeah.
He asked me what my depth that I feel comfortable with. I'm like, 80 to 100. He's like, we'll get you doing 220. It's no big deal. I'm like, holy Toledo, that's deep. So I brought him along with me because he'll help train me along the way of getting to go deeper and deeper on tank, because there's a lot to it. It's not, you don't just jump in and go down to the bottom. So we've got a 9.5 hour truck ride, and we will see y'all in North Carolina. And just like that, we're here, folks. We're with Scuba Steve out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean at a very undisclosed location. He wouldn't even let me look at the GPS. Jason's gearing up. As you can see, I've got my gear on. It's 100 foot deep, and we're about to show y'all my first glimpse ever of the bottom of the ocean where I'm at. I don't know what to expect. Hopefully catch a big lobster, but y'all are riding shotgun. Turn this GoPro on. We'll see y'all down there. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, thanks. Yeah, oh, You see that right there? That's what they eat. See? Right there. That's what they eat. thing.
Damn, dude, that's a good one.
What we came here for. Mission accomplished on the first dive.
What'd you hit?
Whew. You guys, how about Captain Steve? My life's
Get it out of the way.
my life is complete. But the very, very crazy part is both of them are like, oh, he's decent. They're both like, he's just a decent lobster. When I saw that lobster, so as soon as you saw me go down, that big fish that I was chasing first was a big scamp. Not huge, but a nice one.
That was a really nice scamp.
And I considered staying with him and chasing him, but then I'm like, I don't know if Jason even knows where I'm at because I didn't turn around and look at you on the bottom. So I turned around to go back and find my buddy diver. We regrouped and we were in around the corner. And when I saw those lobster, I'm like, the first one I caught obviously doesn't have eggs. That's why we put him on the zip tie. The next one I caught had eggs, and then I didn't catch any more. I just looked underneath them and could see that they all had eggs. So first 10 minutes of my day here with the guys is complete. Like, I'll drive the boat the rest of the day and be happy. We got a nice scamp, nice lobster, a beautiful day. Once they get in the water, I'll show you more of this giant lobster. Right now we're keeping them out of the way. We're chugging over to the next spot. Once it's quiet, I'll really show you in detail this giant lobster.
All right.
What's this big thing on your fin?
It's a product called Shark Shield. You can turn it on if you see a shark, and what it does, it will put out an electric charge to scare the shark away. It's a way to protect the shark and yourself. They get aggressive, some people will shoot them. I'm not trying to do that if I can help it. So that's a good thing right there to deter me. You don't got to turn it on all the time because it will shock you too.
I'm gonna nickname you Inspector Gadget. You got all these, we're gonna show these gadgets.
I got gadgets of all kinds, shapes and sizes. We got tank racks, we got pole spears and lionfish bags.
Can I pay you to come to Stewart and rig my boat out?
Yes, sir. Take me diving, I'll come anywhere.
Do you want to go in right on the ledge or a little bit
Right
away
where
from
that cursor's at.
All right.
That's where the heat was, so we'll try that.
All right, 30 seconds.
You ready, Chris?
Yep.
Obviously, they're on their way to the bottom. Look, ow, at this giant spiny lobster. This is what I came here for. This particular species right here. And we did it in the first 10 minutes of the first dive. Now, we also, if you notice that grouper I shot, this is what you call a scamp. Now that lobster kept wanting to crawl away with my stringer, so I knew if I shot a grouper and put it on the stringer with him, he would bear hug it and stay content with that. And he was actually probably feeding on it. This is probably the best grouper, the best eating grouper that swims, if not one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and put the lobster and the grouper on ice. We've got to watch their bubbles. Right now, Jason's driving the boat, staying right on top of them. We're just gonna keep showing y'all footage throughout the day. It's not rough, but it is a little bit breezy, so the footage might be a little bit noisy, but y'all are right here with us riding shotgun, and that's just how I like to make my videos. So let me throw these on ice and we'll see you when they pop back up.
About to pop.
You just had to show me up.
Look at that. Yeah.
The gag mashed us. Your light's still on. How was it?
Beautiful conditions. A lot of short scamps. Steve found those gags underneath the big hole.
Huh. Ladder's coming in.
This video is gonna be titled "How to Tie Knots Underwater."
Look at them, nice fish.
A pinch stringer broke off on that third one. had to tie him up with a knot.
Those are good guys.
Yeah.
Nice gig, Steve.
Thanks. When I first got down there, water wasn't that clear. The last set of divers kind of misled me as to how good the visibility was going to be. Well, we bombed down through a big school of yellowjacks, little ones though, not really shooter quality. We get down to the bottom and a couple of scamps swimming around. I noticed a brown shadow up to the side. I pursued it. It ended up being the first gag. Stoned him, got him on the stringer pretty quick. And as I'm trying to do that, I noticed another one up on the high side sitting, just kind of looking at me. Reloaded a gun, went up there. He tracked a little bit to the left, hit him, got him on the stringer, went back under the ledge, went to the north, ended up finding one. Saw a puff of smoke and I'm like, that's a good sign. Pursued it, he was looking right at me from a crevice, shot him, stoned him. Stringer broke, the pin broke off the stringer, so I had to tie him on with a knot, the old granny knot underwater. But it all worked out. I watched my buddy, see what he was up to, make sure we all come up safe. Another great dive.
That'll do. Beautiful. Nice, healthy gags. Y'all see these eyes? Those are tired eyes. What about you?
Getting there.
Jake.
Yep.
Y'all see that? We picked up a straggler. So we left North Carolina this morning at 8 o'clock. We actually dove one more day after the last time y'all saw us. I don't even know how to describe North Carolina. All I can tell y'all is the rest of this video and the next 2 videos, I broke more PBs, and I don't like that word. It drives me nuts when these new kids are like, PB, personal best. But I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I broke more PBs in the last 2 days than in the last 5 years combined. All in about a 5-mile square radius where we were diving. But we're just pulling up now. Haven't seen Kelly in a couple days because she actually wasn't home when I left. Jake was over at his buddy Abrams while we were gone, and they tore the fish up, made all kinds of awesome memories. What's that? Oh, she got pizza. She's got pizza delivered. I'll just wait till you see what's in this cooler. And Kelly has not seen any of this stuff. We actually caught so much stuff we had to get more coolers. Let's set this one out on the ground. And sugar's heavy. Whoa! Is that all you took for a week of clothes?
Yeah,
Where's your shoes?
I didn't bring any.
Oh my goodness.
Just got a pizza delivered.
Yeah, but we got something in here more better than pizza.
More better.
Ma'am, come here and tell me if you've ever seen a lobster this big.
I'm from Massachusetts, so I can tell you that I've seen a lot of lobsters.
Not bigger than this lobster. Different kind of lobster than you have in Massachusetts too.
Florida
Alrighty.
lobsters.
Whoa, whoa. You want to know what's crazy, babe?
What is that?
Jesus.
Hold that up to
Still
you.
alive.
Hold that up.
It's still alive is right.
Aw.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
That's not the big one.
That's crazy.
That's
Really?
not a big one.
No,
That's
the
not
bigger
biggest
one's
one
in
we got.
that cooler.
Oh my gosh. Just to see this like walking around. God. Sorry.
I mean, look, that one's no
That's
slouch.
a Florida lobster, right?
Yeah.
So mine have 2 claws.
Hold it up closer to you just so they get a grasp of how big it is.
I'm gonna get
Oh,
lost.
Jake, because you rarely, you
This
lose your
toothbrush.
toothbrush all the time, open up.
That's huge.
Big. All right. Without showing them what's in this cooler, because I got to get something off the top.
I wanna
Open that
show-
up, Jake.
I wanna show Finley.
I got to show you what's on the top without showing them.
So do you want to say
I just want to show your face, yeah. Because you got to actually put it in this cooler, because then we're going to show them the big one.
So am I not?
You're allowed to see it.
Stop.
God.
What'd you say, Jake?
That's
Oh,
not
wow.
real.
That's
Go ahead and move it over, Jason, without holding it up so we can get to the lobster.
That's cool.
Have you ever seen one that
Let me get
big?
these things out the way.
What kind of fish is that?
Oh my god.
We can't say because we're filming right now. Just know that he's a giant. You know right now the fans are like, what is it? Leave a comment below if you're wondering what it is.
It's like my all-time like favorite fish.
That's him.
Oh God.
Don't break.
Oh.
Don't break.
God.
He's huge.
Oh my gosh.
That's gonna be some good eating there.
For real. Look at that tail. That tail is the size
Is
of
that leg as long as your arm?
a legal snapper.
Almost as long. Like
Well, you
up
got
to
it
right
bent
here.
in your armpit.
I
Holy
do?
cow.
That's huge.
If we didn't see 50 of them, we didn't see one.
Huh.
They're
That
One
big?
spot.
in one spot.
That's crazy.
So we're gonna put all these lobster back on ice right now because tomorrow morning in the light, obviously you can see it's starting to get dark, but in the morning when it gets light, Jason's gonna show us how to clean these lobsters because he's gonna take them and mount them for us on the wall. But we don't waste any of the meat. We actually get to get all the meat out, and he's gonna do it with a tool that I've never heard about. But before we go, I'm gonna show you a dive that Jason and I did in 130 feet of water. It was a couple dives after the one you've already seen. The sketchiest thing I've ever done in my life. So watch this, and when we get back, it'll be tomorrow morning, and we're gonna cook an amazing lobster breakfast along with cleaning all these other lobster.
I told him, I marked him, I'm like, those are 100-pound amberjacks right there.
Mackerel, they look like, I don't even know what
Hey, go down to Powerhead one and get a video. I can sell it.
We were going to, but we were out of bottom time. But I speared a giant lion.
Nice lion, dude.
Big old bowling ball lionfish.
Got him.
Yeah.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. I had no idea last night when we were filming and we got home that it was even 4th of July. Huge shout out to everybody that fought for our freedom that we have here in the United States. What are y'all doing over here with an air hose?
You stick it, oh gosh, you stick it in this part right here.
Yeah?
Then you put your thumb over this, and you stick it in the bucket, and
It came out.
That's like the world's biggest spitball.
I know.
Look at this. Check this out, folks at home. That's the knuckle meat out of this lobster that he used that little device. And look, you see? Nothing in there. And you do that so you can mount these lobster?
Yep.
This whole thing is hollow.
So he's already cleaned one while I was in getting food ready. That's the tail out of there. He just plucks it out. This is the, whatever you call that, the carcass, right? Is that the carcass?
I'm not sure. Just the clusters. Clusters of the legs is what we call them.
Beautiful knuckle meat. And now we got all this leg meat right here that you would normally waste. Looks a little gooey, but I'm gonna make it look amazing for breakfast. We're making lobster benedict, something I've never made on this channel. It's Jason's birthday. Huge shout out. He's, I think, what are you, 44 now?
Older than dirt.
No, he's, what are you, 37?
37.
37 years old today. Jake, are you ready for fried lobster? Eggs Benedict?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna leave them to it. We were gonna show a full breakdown of one of these big lobsters, but we're going back to North Carolina soon and we're gonna try to get even a bigger lobster, and I'm gonna do a full breakdown video of that bug because right now we're starving and we're gonna get in the kitchen. We're gonna cook some of this stuff right here. So we've got the body meat, the legs and the knuckles and the head meat. And they all look a little bit different, but they're all going to taste absolutely amazing. All I'm gonna do is keep it simple. A little bit of Lowry's garlic salt. It's the first time I've ever ate lobster meat like that, out of the knuckle. We have caught some big ones in our life, but nothing like that. And if you think we're done showing you footage of catching giants, you're crazy, because I'm ending this video with one more clip that's just absolutely crazy. Like, you'll hear me laugh in the footage because I'm like, this can't even be real. And I still probably have 25 more clips that I haven't shown you that I'll show you in new videos coming up, because we've got a monster hogfish video, like gigantic lionfish. Jason's got a huge gag grouper coming out on his channel. Steve's got a huge hogfish video coming out on his channel. Like, I can make videos off of this trip for a month. So in this bowl right here, all I have is flour and cornmeal. I like to mix it up about 50-50. Now, you don't have to fry it to do this dish, but this is just how I woke up wanting it. I thought about it when I was sleeping last night. I think I dreamt about it. What are you making, a vortex?
I am. A little egg tornado.
Looking good. My grease is almost ready. You want your grease at 350 degrees, not 340, not 370, 350. So her egg's ready and my grease is ready. My belly's definitely ready. I made me a cool béarnaise sauce. I did it a little bit different this time. I cut up some onions really fine, added 2 egg yolks and a bunch of salted butter, and just cooked it down real slow like a gravy. Already tasted it. That stuff is amazing. Look at that, 1 poached egg. Now I'll just let the water go back in there. Ooh, that's gonna be so good. I'm saying, since Jason's the birthday boy, he's getting to eat first. We're gonna make one with some leg meat and knuckle meat. Our lobsters don't have claws. Look at that right there. Now we gotta go up in here in the microwave. And we need to get 1 egg, just like that. Please don't fall, just sit right there. Sit. 1 right there. Sit. Oh, this is gonna be so good. And then we're gonna take our sauce, drizzle it right over top. Now we're gonna put him on the spot and stick the camera in his face and tell him to tell us how it tastes. Don't fall, don't fall. Come here, birthday boy. Jake, should we sing him happy birthday?
Yeah.
Happy birthday. He's too old to sing birthday songs too. Cut into that and let us know how it tastes. Gosh, it looks good. I know that.
What kind of sauce is that?
It's just a béarnaise sauce.
It's probably hot.
I'm sure.
Now, I will say, Jason's a man of few words. He's the only person I've ever had spear a 40-pound gag grouper and swim by me and not even point out the fact that he just speared a 40-pound gag grouper.
We had lobsters to catch.
And we did. We went to work.
I figured we could show off the grouper later.
Oh, that looks good. And Jake, we're about to have to get ours up in. No. That good?
Hot?
Oh yeah. No, it's not super hot.
All right, so while he's eating, I'm gonna fix Kelly and Jake's plate, and I'm gonna take it to the last clip of this video. But don't go anywhere. Make sure you subscribe. because if you do subscribe, you're going to see our next 3 upcoming videos right away because you'll get notified. Make sure you check out Jason's YouTube channel. I'll put it right here. And our good buddy Steve, who we were in North Carolina with, his YouTube channel. I'll put it right here as well. So I'm going to end this video like I never do. I never end it with an awesome clip like this. We're going to take it back to North Carolina on my last dive of the trip and just check out how many huge lobster we see.
There you go.